Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
What the heck is going on? If you read in the title of the stream, it says, I am the master of none. I really fucking am. Let me tell you. Uh, kind of all over the place when it comes to a lot of things. So, without any further ado, took me forever to get this goddamn Minecraft to work. So, we're gonna put some music on. I think this is the one. No, which is the shitty one of these songs that actually sounds halfway decent, man? Better goddamn music. Bullshit. Anywho, welcome everybody. Make sure to smash that like button. Doing this stream because what the hell, I'm always on everybody else's stream and channel and never do anything for myself, And someone told me today, it's like, you really need to work on yourself. And I'm like, you know what? Cheers. So that being said, I just want to chill because I'm off tomorrow, which is nice. And I don't think I have too much to stress about, but could be wrong. But yeah, so it's been a fun week or so. If you've been reading my Twitter feed, I've made the decision to start looking anyways for another job. Hey, what's up, Cylon? What's going on, man? Nothing much, dude. Just chilling, hanging out, and playing some damn Minecraft. Started up a flat world, so gonna see what's going on there. Evening, Ray. How are you? Welcome. But yeah, just hanging out and playing some games. Really, I might peek in later to wake somebody up if he needs it. But I just want to hang out with like this tonight, man. Other than that, I hope everyone's doing good out there. Like I said, I had a pretty good day today. Pretty solid. I don't know what the hell I want to do. It's like writer's block kind of shit. Oh yeah, no, dude, Scotty. I have to like. It's so funny. I have to hit the escape button to highlight chats. Oh, I'm doing good, man. No, the problem is I kind of found it's just there's no future where I'm at, but I'm kind of like willing to step down a little bit, help them find some stuff while I try to find something. I'm probably gonna go back to auto parts, most likely. It's just something I know. It's something I have a lot of confidence with. It's something I've been in for years, so shouldn't be too bad. Just going back to something I'm familiar with, and it pays more now, which is nice. So tried to go by my old job this morning, but nobody was there, and it was 7:30. Thank you. my best. I'm not too worried about it. Like, I still have a job. It's just certain aspects of it are starting to get really stupid. And to be frank, I just need to get away from food service for a while. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's nice when everything's expensive, but god dang, sometimes it's not. Like when gas is expensive and you can barely afford to go, you know. But no, it's just I've been doing a lot of stuff there that is kind of above my station, and I'm just stressed and tired of doing it. So I'm gonna figure out a happy medium to go forward with. Other than that, like, yeah, I don't care. But the problem is like it's communication issues. I think that's, I don't know, prevalent these days. So I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. Swimming pool, really long ass swimming pool. But yeah, I don't have any like nerdy things to talk about. I mean, I watched let's see here. Sorry, I missed your streams lately. But what were your thoughts on Obi-Wan? Strange New Worlds still. Oh, I still like Strange New Worlds. It's a pretty solid show. It's not something I would go like completely over the top about. Like I still enjoy talking about it every week on 10 Forward and stuff. That's pretty much like the highlight of my YouTube weeks anymore. I kind of got tired of the big panel shows and everybody yelling over each other. And you know, Silent, I told you before, but I'm just right now. I'm just hanging out, kind of trying to just, like I said earlier, work on myself a little bit. But let's see. But yeah, no, Obi-Wan. I like it a lot, honestly. I'm one of those people that I guess I'm just easy to please. Like I love it. It's probably some of the best Star Wars since the second season of Mandalorian, at least in my opinion. But I like everything Star Wars. I mean, the only thing I kind of had an issue, like a hard time enjoying, and there was a couple episodes in it. Oh, see, yeah, heck yeah. No, Obi-Wan is a great show. I love this last week's episode, getting to see Hayden back again, you know, in the flesh, sort of getting to see the flashback from both the angles and stuff. I don't know. The only thing that tired me was the conversation around it, and that's kind of why I'm like, I don't really want to talk about Obi-Wan so much, kind of depending on who's talking about it, because I kind of just want to talk about like what the movie meant to me, like, or felt kind of like, or how I enjoyed it, not more along the lines of, oh man, this writing is trash and you know it's so lazy, and it's like, dude, I don't like that armchair quarterbacking. It's so frustrating. It's yeah, and that's how it is. It's Monday morning quarterback, you know. Oh yeah, no, we're not even. This is a free zone from that topic, because I could give two shits, man. Dude's weird. What can I say? That's all. That's it. Done and done. almost there. Shit. It'll look nice. It's gonna look nice. I'm gonna step it down too. It'll look even better. It's gonna be even better. Well, I think the reason why I'll talk about it and why it bugs me is because it's not even about what the what people are complaining about. Or I mean, some people, yeah, I understand, but like it's people who have narratives against Snyder stuff, and that's why I hate. Oh, dude, that's why I don't play actual like survival mode on Minecraft. It's more along the lines of just uh, playing creative world. I enjoy it. But no, it's like it's what people who want to be right about Snyder, and it's just like, dude, nobody gives a shit about being right about that, man. Whether it comes out or not, or whatever, dude, it's just about being right. And then you get your stupid little victory dance, and then what? Like, fuck it, man. It's just not worth it. But occasionally, I can have some fun. I've been having fun talking about Star Wars recently. That's why one of the things I like about Obi-Wan is there's been some really good Star Wars discussions. Not all comic book movies all the time, but I will say I am enjoying Miss Marvel. It's a pretty good show. Um, it's one of those things like when I don't invest time speculating on it, I can actually enjoy it. Because even when I checked out of Doctor Strange, oh yeah, no, me too, man. The only reason I'll even slightly bring it up is to troll people, and they know it too because it's coming from me. It's a waste of time. That's what it is. Send some links out. What the fuck? Nice caps all the way. Fuck. Sorry, folks. Here we go. This is what I'll do. I'll go like this. Copy the clipboard. Put it in the chat. All right. That was more time consuming than I expected. Okay. Oh shit! I should be watching Star Trek right now. It's like my Strange New Worlds night. Oh fuck. Oh well. Oh, you can't even see me. Shit. Go Warriors, game 6, man. Take it in 6. Let's go. But no, I that one thing I didn't like about Obi-Wan Kenobi is just everybody trying to sound like a fucking writer. Right? Brand new episode of Strange New Worlds, and I'm like, damn, this week just kind of got away from me too. Like, fast. God, it went fast. It feels like it was the weekend still. So, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how things work out going forward, but I'm kind of... I don't want to do like ultimatum action, but I feel like that's kind of where I'm at. Because I know what's going to screw the store up, and I know it can fix it, but do I want to? Or do I just kind of want to walk away? Because that's, like I said, that's kind of how I'm at this point. But anywho, yeah. And the thing I love about Strange New World is that I don't really have... My anticipation for next week's episode is different. It kind of feels like old school Star Trek, you know? Tweet this stream out. But anyways, hanging out here. Definitely, it's definitely some of my favorite new Trek anyways. Strange New Worlds is, man. And I love it because it's like freaking I love it. Let's see, I'm gonna send that link out to you. Copy to clipboard. But now I'm still figuring out what I want to do Monday. I like doing a little bit of talk about Star Trek and then kind of diving into other topics like oh shit, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh my god, dude, you're stupid. Text return. Anyways, exit. Yes, exactly like food. No, I want to talk more about food, and then I want to do like I've been doing retrospectives on other movies, like older movies and stuff. I did like a little bit of Highlander, and then I did some other shit where we were talking about. What's up, Chris?
Oh shit, are you live? Because I'm like blasting Slayer in the background.
Yeah, it's all good, man. I'm just hanging out, dude, playing Minecraft. But it's always nice to have somebody to come in and talk. So,
well, I was waiting for. It doesn't matter.
I was like, I got home. It's kind of like my Friday because I got my one day off tomorrow. So I'm just like chilling at the house, thinking about what I want to do tonight. I don't know. I want to talk movies and stuff, but I don't know what.
I streamed today, but it got a little crazy. It got fucking crazy, man.
I saw
Zeno and RJ, bro. Wow.
Dude, yeah, no. I mean, get those two a room so they can just fight it out.
No shit. And Man, Zeno's buck, man. He don't give a shit about what he says, man. But then again, he's fucking 50. When I hit 50, I'm 48. I don't give a fuck now. You know what I mean?
Well,
So,
the thing is like, dude, he's been like, I understand Zeno's humor, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. They do not.
yeah, they don't. And then they get all that outrage, and I don't want to bash on nobody right now.
No, and that's the point of this. I'm just here to chill, man. I saw some stuff. I saw stuff, and I'm like, I just got home. I'm like, dude, I had a pretty decent day at work. And
You're still leaving at the end of the week and shit.
nah, I'm gonna step down from what I'm doing, and probably kind of just negotiate some stuff. Problem is, it's just
Three
like,
people, motherfucker.
Right?
I'm going
Right?
to Twitter right now, bro.
right? I shared it out, man.
The
Three
fuck?
Three goddamn people. See, this is
3 people for Brian Streen? You
Right?
fucking ingrates? Wow.
Great. But no, it's just like I said, I get to the point where there's really not any future there. But dude, it was crazy. So like, I'm on Indeed last night, and I'm like, my dad worked at Napa Auto Parts for like 20 some odd years. Dude, Napa's hiring, counter guy. I'm like, bro, I'd be so happy to work at a Napa Auto Parts, man. Well, because they're like one of those auto parts places that like, what's the word I'm looking for here? They actually have like normal hours. It's not like O'Reilly's or AutoZone, or places like that where they're open 24 hours so they could sell, you know, parts to that tweaker that breaks down in the middle of the night.
Right?
I know. Closing at about 10 o'clock, man. Last minute weird shit going on. All right, there we go. The fuck? Right, there it is. Like trying to figure out what button do I push to bring up the damn inventory. Trying not to sound like a total idiot. But I don't know. NBA finals are almost over. Hopefully the Warriors take it tonight.
Really?
I'm a Northern California sports fan. So
Oh, well, that's kind of your squad then. Yeah, I get it.
yeah, I like the Warriors because they're semi-local, I guess. I said they're the closest successful basketball team because the former Kansas City Royals aren't that good.
Well,
Sacramento Kings.
wow, were they really called the Kansas City Royals
Oh yeah, absolutely.
as a basketball team? Crazy.
Yes, sir. Up till the early 80s, I want to say. I mean, I could actually look that up. That's interesting. One of my favorite like things to look up in like football and baseball stadiums. Not so much football stadiums, but if you're talking like stadiums that were built in the 60s and 70s where they were multi-purpose stadiums.
I can remember the year they played 80. It was all Missouri World Series when I was young. It was the Cardinals and the Royals. I can remember that. That was like 85.
Oh yeah, Bo Jackson.
Yeah, that was crazy.
George Brett. Oh yeah, the Royals, man. Oh dude, they won, didn't they?
No, just a few years ago. A couple years ago, they won. Yeah, the whole thing.
Well, they won that World Series too. In the
Yeah,
80s, right?
yeah, but it's a big controversy. Everybody's mad. If you go by, there's the dude hit a home run or something, and he didn't tag second base.
Oh, got
and
it.
now they're like, oh, it should have been called blah blah or something like that happened. I remember there was like I was in '85. I was like 10 years old, man, 11 years old. I just remember my dad being like all happy, and everybody else was pissed because we come from a family of proud Cardinal haters. We don't give a fuck. Who knows? We are Cardinal haters.
I hate the Cardinals. I hate the Cardinals, and I hate Joe Buck. Because of the Cardinals.
I hate the way he calls games, but he did call the Cubs World Series very well. He very respectful. He was very happy to see them win. He said it was one of the greatest sports moments in history. And where's our 30 for 30, bro? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, I'm talking to you.
No,
where's
seriously
our 30
though.
for 30?
Where's that documentary? Like, 108 years and counting.
Yeah,
No.
we didn't even get that. Remember when it used to be like, here's the video and the Sports Illustrated special? Remember whoever won that year, the Sports Illustrated thing would be like a video, a little documentary you would get with your 1 year subscription. And
Oh yeah, dude, that was awesome. I had those back in the 90s.
We didn't even get one of those, bro.
No, not even. Oh man, like the commemorative DVD, dude. I straight up have those. Let's see, I think I have one on hand. The only one I don't have is the 2014 one against the Royals when the Giants beat the Royals.
I would love to have a collection like that, man. You know, that'd be cool.
Well, I got the 2010 one and the 2012 one for when they went 3 for 5. Little Giants, man. I've been a Giants fan since I was a little kid, though. And I'm one of those people who loves Barry Bonds. I don't give a shit what he did. We could talk steroids in baseball. I will tell you right now.
I don't care about it. You know,
Oh.
I don't. This is my opinion.
Okay.
Steroids do not make you understand the mechanics of a curveball.
Hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, or a slider, or timing, or steroids don't do none of that for you. Gives you a little more power, but he already had power.
Oh, dude.
Even when he was a skinny little fuck, he had all that power. You know what I mean?
He had power and he had the best swing in baseball. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
dude. Watch Barry Bonds hit
really?
a home run.
I don't know, man. I heard.
Ken Griffey.
I know Ken Griffey. That I like Gary Sheffield.
Oh, well, you know what's funny? Barry and Gary trained together.
Oh, did they? See,
Yes,
that
they did.
might be why. You know,
Yeah.
because Sheffield had a violent swing, but it was gorgeous, just beautiful follow through. Ken Griffey probably does have the prettiest, but he only got power on it. What, a fourth of the time, third of the time?
Yeah.
You know, whereas guys like Barry and Gary, if Gary got a hold of it, was gone. That was it. Just violent, out of the park. See ya.
True.
You know, Yankees win. I hated
Yeah.
it when he went. I was so mad at him when he went to the Yankees.
Yeah, that was bullshit, dude. I liked him as a Brave, but you know, it is what it is. He was also as a Marlin as well. But no, my first season I saw the Giants was in '93, and that's when they traded for Barry. It was right after.
I can remember as far back as him being in Pittsburgh. Like I remember.
Oh yeah, so do I.
The
I remember
mustache, the skinny, the ugly throwback jersey. And you know, it's funny. I'd kill for one of those jerseys now. Them ugly ass jerseys. I'd kill for one.
Yeah, those yellow.
Yeah, I love
pointed
throwback
hats.
stuff. You know.
Oh yeah, those are great. It sucks though, because the Giants throwbacks, I don't like the Giants throwbacks. I like everyone else's. Like, I would get an Oakland A's one before I'd get a Giants one. I would straight up get a number 9 Reggie Jackson jersey. Because number 44 when he was with the A's, that don't count.
Does he still have it? He has it still, right?
Oh, it's retired, yeah.
No, the record.
Oh, Reggie Jackson?
Yeah.
For home runs
Not
in the World
Reggie.
Series game? Oh, Barry, yeah.
Barry still has it, right? Ain't no one gonna hit 73 in a season, bro. Not now.
Oh, no way. To be that consistent these days, I mean, no way. Well, the thing about it, okay, like with the home run chase, and they talked about it on the 30 for 30 with Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa.
Oh, I watched that one with the home. Yeah. Breaking Summer or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that one.
Yeah.
That's a great documentary.
But everybody, even the writers, the hypocritical writers that they interview for that freaking documentary and that vote on the Pro Baseball Hall of Fame, refuse to acknowledge the feats that they made tons, and I mean tons of money selling articles for.
Oh, dude, they made millions. What are you talking about, dude?
Yeah.
And everybody knew. Everybody was juiced to the gills. Everybody knew.
To gatekeep an entire generation of fans for one, and then an entire like era of players because the writers disagreed with how they did it. It's like, you know what?
Oh my god, dude!
Go fuck yourself, Pro Baseball Hall of Fame.
I always said, like, people. I always said that the first ever like shit starters and gatekeepers and people like the first ever real form of fake news was sports writers.
Oh, absolutely.
I've always believed that they would try to stir shit up. Look what they did to Roger Maris. They almost killed that man.
Oh man, if you've never seen the movie 61,
I watch it like 2 or 3 times with my pop every year.
I love that
every
movie.
year, bro.
It's amazing. Okay, the story between Mickey Mantle and Roger Maris in 1961 with the Yankees, freaking amazing. Yeah, no. And yeah, dude's hair was falling out.
Nobody had ever seen that kind of stress before. And we're going to put an asterisk and all that shit. And it's just like, they were dick riding Babe Ruth so fucking hard, bro. If you put I don't want to hear Babe Ruth like greatest of all time. Fine. For back then. You put that motherfucker in today's game, they'd shit in his mouth.
Oh no, he wouldn't be able to play.
He wouldn't be able to play.
He wouldn't be fast enough. He wouldn't be strong enough. Like he wouldn't. Babe Ruth would not be able to play today's game.
It's a science now. Baseball is a scientific sport. People don't realize that, or they play it down like it's so boring. It can be boring, but if you love the game, it's not boring to you.
I love baseball. Sorry, I could watch it. I could watch it anywhere and enjoy myself. Like I still want to catch a game at Dodger Stadium. I hate the Dodgers.
My friend Scott's like that. Like and my brother goes to so many Cubs games, but we're here in St. Louis. So when we get the St. Louis Chicago tickets are hard to get because they're a rivalry, you know?
Yeah.
But my brother seems to get them all the time. And Jeff's always asking me to go. And I do go sometimes, but it's just like, I don't know. I love it when the Cubs are there, but I don't like being in Cardinal Stadium.
Nah. Well, it is one of the places that I'd like to go. The new Busch Stadium looks really nice.
Oh, it is nice. It's gorgeous right there. The backdrop of the arch. It's right over it's beautiful, man. But it's all just draped and fucking. I don't know what is the Missouri in red, Kansas City red, Chicago red. Everything's got to be fucking red, man. Just dripped in red.
Yeah, it's true. Somebody thought I was wearing a Cardinal hat at a Giants game, and it was a 49er hat.
Oh, that's nothing, bro. These people have gotten so crazy.
Hey, Jeff, what's up, man?
These people have gotten so crazy. My dad, he had a Kansas City Chiefs hat on, right?
Yeah.
And these people came at him because they thought he was a Trumper. They thought he was a Trump guy. Like they came at him. You got to remember, St. Louis is where all this stuff started. You know what I mean? Like Ferguson and all that. It's where it all started. It started on my college campus. It started. I think it was a long time ago I went to college there, but it started on Mizzou. It started on the Mizzou campus. And at first I was like, yeah, this is a good idea. I like this. This guy shouldn't have died. But then it got crazy to where, like, if you even wear a red hat or you got a flag on your truck, you might get your ass beat. It's crazy.
No, it's true. It's true. Not so much here. They drove down Main Street. People were.
Oh, yeah, you're in Nevada. Yeah, you're in Nevada.
That's a little bit different.
Yeah, a little bit different. Where I'm at, it's like, we will kill you.
No, this is an open carry state. Okay, I don't know.
So's ours. Yep.
Okay, no, I'm from California, and they don't even let you have carry. There's no open carry. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe you can carry a beer at a fair or something, but that's about as far as they let you go. Yeah, I was working a shift at the AutoZone, and freaking guy walks in with a gun on his hip. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, and I'm sorry, I have them. I'm never more than 5 feet away from one, and I'm never more than 5 feet away from one. I'm never, and when I'm driving, I'm never more than inches from it, but they still make me nervous. When I see somebody else carrying one, it scares the shit out of me. It makes me nervous.
Yeah. Well, you just like, I don't know, be like, my thing is, it's kind of like, why? I've always kind of lived, I guess I've lived a sheltered life, because a lot of stuff, like, I've always lived in the small towns and stuff to where everybody knows everybody's business. So it's like, nobody's going to haul off and go start shit at the local, Taco Bell or whatever,
No, I'm kind of out of that. I'm out of that too. Now, that's why we came this far away from St. Louis and moved to suburbs. But growing up in Cicero, it was different,
Yeah.
Because Cicero is just Chicago. It's just a neighborhood in Chicago. But it was fucking crazy. But it wasn't political. It was never political. Yeah. Dude, I didn't start doing any kind of activism until the 90s, And at that point, it was because, we wanted Bill Clinton in, and we didn't like that they were, killing gay people, just like as a sport. Like that shit was actually happening, and we marched for that shit. But now, we didn't know Bill at the time. In our defense, we didn't know Bill Clinton was a fucking monster.
Yeah, no, we didn't know that.
We didn't know, but we got some shit done, and I just always figured, I paid my dues. I did my civil duty, and I did my activism and all that. So when people come at me now and they're like, you're not, you're not woke enough. You're not good.
You're not doing enough.
I'm like, fuck you, man.
Bro, I put my boots to the ground.
Like, I think I you know.
Well, you've earned it, man. You've done it. You've been doing that since then, doing it, you know?
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. And it's okay. I still don't like it. And but people are just like, you say centrist and it's like a dirty word. And I'm really more of a libertarian, I think, than a centrist. But you say those words and it's like a dirty word.
Well, because they think they don't understand what libertarianism
it's just old school liberal. That's, yes. You know, whatever the Constitution says, that's what I'm going to follow. Basically, that's a libertarian.
That and leave me alone.
Yeah, and stop asking me, you know. And I ain't trying to burn up your stream, but I don't give a fuck about your pronouns. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's okay, right? No,
you know,
I mean, it's okay.
I'll respect what you want to be called, but don't tell me I gotta do something. I'll fucking snap out. Like, wait, look at the shit I'm going through now, man. I'm so stressed over this dumb shit. Just leave me alone, and everything will be fine. I don't want to hear about.
Well, okay,
Brian, we got to talk about it later.
I'll say it right now. I'll say it right now. Okay, let it pass and quit trying to make it right. And that is how this will all blow over. Okay?
Yeah, because there is no way
to all parties concerned. I love you. I've worked with all of you for the better part of 2 years since I've been on YouTube. Let it go. Quit trying to fix it. And you know what? Sometimes, if you leave it alone long enough, things fix themselves. Like, you know, you go away or you stay.
Yeah, because people think I'll say I can do this all day. This ain't nothing, but I don't like doing it. No. I don't like doing streams like that, man.
Oh, you know, nobody does. But when you feel kind of backed into a corner, I mean,
yeah, that's exactly what I felt both times. You know, I mean, I was very, very genuine though. I meant what I said about Ray. I apologized the best I could, you know, but it's like, don't start making it, because now I apologize and now everyone's like, yeah, that's what you should have done, you know? Like, wait a minute, time out, motherfucker. I'm the one that got wronged. I'm the one that got, you know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about? Don't
just take the apology and leave it, please. Don't drag this out any further than it has to, because at that point, then you're the one in the wrong, you know? At least that's how I see it.
Well, when I heard that there was more talk about it, I was like, really? Why? Come on, man. Leave me alone. You know?
Waste the hot air, man. It's all good, man. I roll with the Untouchables. I don't give a shit anymore.
Who are the Untouchables?
You guys. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I'm being sarcastic.
Oh.
The other night I had Stella on. And she was like, are you sure? I'm like, don't worry about it, man. Come on in. Like, let's go.
Where? On your
10 forward, man.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry about it, man. Like, it's my show, you know? And if
it got wild today with Zeno, man. It got fucking wild. Zeno's a trip, dude. He don't give a shit what he says, man. He just says it. I was like, okay, well.
Oh, you know. That's kind of something I low-key always respected about Zeno. He just says what he feels, you know. Sometimes I feel like he does it to be contrarian, you know, and that's kind of the charm. I like watching him get people mad and then
yeah.
When people react to the chat, that kind of makes me laugh sometimes. When it distracts from the show, it pisses me off. But like sometimes when it gets a couple of people in the actual panel riled up, it's like, oh man, this is funny. This is gold. I'll mute myself and just laugh. Camera off.
There's no shit.
Nah, dude, my level of giving a shit anymore is just broken, dude. I'm gonna hang out with who the hell I want to hang out with, and if you don't like it, I'm sorry. That's just the way it is, man. But in the meantime, I mean, it's not like I'm gonna shit talk anybody, you know.
I don't I don't want to, but like today I got angry and then shit started spewing out again. I didn't go too personal, you know, but I was like, you know, if you talk shit about me and then you block me, you're a bitch. That's just the way I see it, you know, like, but you know, I could have probably said that a little different.
I mean, that's kind of how it is. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20. After it's all said and done, you're like, well, I probably could have handled that a little bit better. I mean, it's kind of like work right now. I'm in the same boat. It's like it's a situation that if it would have been brought to my attention earlier, it would have been handled, you know. But instead, they had to go about doing it the complete and totally wrong way. And like, if you want my advice to fix the situation, if you don't want to take it, then we're done here. So, I don't know. I totally understand.
I'm glad I don't have to worry about that kind of shit. I get to be my own boss. I'm lucky.
Now I just realized it's like, you know, it's time to start working in jobs that I kind of have education for and have a little bit more, like, in terms of confidence. Like I could tell you all about cars. You know what I mean? Functional, you know, what I like, all that kind of good shit. But like, I mean, I love sandwiches, but like, I get really, really stressed sometimes when, you know,
About
like,
sandwiches?
well, dude, we had 2 people for lunch today.
Oh, you mean make? Okay, I get it.
From 12 to 1. No, I love sandwiches. Making them is shit. And not only that, dude, I'm almost 40. What do I need to be fucking making sandwiches for, dude? You know, go back working in fucking.
Are you really almost 40?
38.
Fuck out of here. Are you serious?
Yeah. Born in 1983, man.
No shit.
Yeah.
I thought you were younger.
Yeah. Well, I didn't like when people were out having fun in the 2000s. I was sitting on my ass playing video games. I didn't like go out and have fun or get into trouble.
I didn't know people were out having fun in the 2000s. I hated the 2000s, man. I thought they were trash.
Yeah, they were trash. I didn't really have fun either. I lived out in the middle of nowhere, so it was pretty isolating, actually.
This kid, man, he just spams me all fucking day. All fucking day. Wait till see what he's got to say. See what he's got to say. It's probably some dumb shit. Probably like a mom joke or something.
Morning, right before mines. Whatever. But yeah, man, I don't know. This whole thing, fuck it. I don't know. I sort of got me going there.
I better mute that. He might be saying something. I think he's talking about something else. I better mute that. But I thought I posted a picture to show everybody how my dad looks like so much like Thade.
Yeah.
And I'm getting all this. Man, who's that next to him? Who the fuck do you think, moron? Who the fuck do you think? You know. And then when I finally said it's my mom, everybody, that's your mom, bro? Come on, man. I've been hearing that shit since I was a fucking kid. It gets old. You know what I mean? Like, I know I had a good looking mom. I don't need to be told that. You fucked up. You got ha. I hate it when that happens, dude. I get so mad. Minecraft is like not the game for the person with OCD. You will lose your fucking. If I showed you my world, Brian, if I told you I had Avengers Tower.
Oh, what?
Yeah, or
cool.
the Captain America Tower from the comic books, or all the Hydra stuff, and then from that I went and did all the Harry Potter castles, and I don't even watch Harry Potter.
Oh,
like, dude,
what?
if I showed you my world, you would shit, bro. I've got a GameStop that Danica built, my daughter. Yeah, man, my world is insane, dude.
I used to hate it when I make like arenas and stuff.
I got a Quinjet, bro.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
But it's Xbox, it's not computer, so.
No. And then I dude, so we were talking Obi-Wan last night, and I was like, God damn it. Next motherfucker that sits there and tries to sound fucking smart, dude, I'm muting them.
Who was
like,
trying to...
No, dude, I'm just tired of people trying to outsmart each other with their criticism. Or like try to sound more sophisticated than the next person. It's like, yeah, I like that. The episode was pretty good. It was pretty solid. Well, guys, this particular episode.
Oh, the dude going to Enosh was funny. You just dipped out. You didn't even say goodbye. You just bolted.
Oh, I said goodbye in the private chat. Well, sometimes leaving Enosh's stream is tricky.
What does that mean, tricky?
Well, because it's like playing double dutch. You gotta like stand there with like I'll put my camera on for a second here. It's like one of these numbers where it's like, oh shit, my camera's not working. Never mind. But where you're kind of like putting your hands out there, you're judging it, you're waiting for it, and then you jump in. You know what I mean? That's kind of like it is
No
leaving
shit.
a Point Extra Lounge some nights.
That's funny.
Especially early.
Oh, Alex found it. Alex found the stream. See, I had to go yell at people like, "There's 3 people. Are you fucking shitting me, man?" I figured you'd be doing the other thing, you know? I don't know, you know, waking people up that need to be woke up and
Yeah. No, I just kind of withdraw at this point, dude. I'm like, it was like when Dune came out and everybody's like sitting there trying to talk about how it was like, oh my god, it's pure cinema, guys.
No, I thought it was like the story and the visuals were a masterpiece. I don't really get to see movies like that very often, but I'm not trying to like sound like, you know,
Like,
you know what I mean, like
you
that
your
guy.
pinky in the air, you know.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not trying to sound like that guy. I'm like whoever that was going to Enosh last night. You know, I know they're buddies, I know they're friends. I know the guy donates a lot, but I'm just like, bruh, you know, we get it. You're a writer, and like everybody's opinion is lower than yours. Because I know how writers act, bro. They think they know everything.
yeah,
But you know what I asked these people, and I will name. You know what I asked these people, like the RJs and what's his name, Justin, whatever. Where's your fucking script? Where's your big movie?
Yeah, see, that's my other thing. It's like, that's where I'm like, dude, it's armchair quarterbacking, Monday morning quarterbacking, like, you know.
But talk about something they like.
Oh, of course, and it's like,
what? Like, calm the fuck down, bro.
Yeah, I didn't like the writing in that either, but you know, it's like, that's my thing. It's like, god damn it, expectations are ruining movies. People that set other people's expectations too high are what's ruining movies, in my opinion.
Scoopers, over opinionated motherfuckers.
Well, they're people who,
on the
who
internet.
The people that put people's expectations up way too high.
I'll tell you what's killing movies. The internet's.
Oh yeah, of course.
You know.
Yeah,
like,
no,
remember when you were a kid, you were just excited and you went and I can remember the first time I was ever disappointed by a movie. Now I appreciate it now, but when I was a kid, I loved the first Karate Kid so much because it was high school, you know, Cruel Summer, Bananarama, blah, blah, blah. And then like the second one, they go to like Okinawa and shit and they meet Chosen, you know what I mean? And I didn't like it at first. I didn't like it. And then, and now that I'm older, but I remember coming out of the movie theater thinking, wow, that kind of sucked. I wasn't very good at all, you know, like, I don't know. Now I watch it and I get it. But when I was a kid, I wanted I wanted action-packed karate with the fucking, you know, I wanted Johnny again. And because it starts out great, right? With Mr. Miyagi making John Kreese punch through the windows and get his hands all bloody. And they help, you know, they help Johnny. And I was like, oh, if the whole movie's like this, nope, we're going to Okinawa. You know, his girlfriend's not even in it. And I was like, whatever, fine, I don't care. Now I'm older, I really enjoy it, you know?
Yeah. No, I haven't watched The Karate Kid Part 2 in forever, man. Oh.
Yeah, now it's good. But, you know, I don't want to see. Everything doesn't have to be about making a thumbnail with a clown nose. That's the best way I can put it.
Fair enough.
You can let some shit slide, you know?
Oh yeah, no. Especially with that stuff. Like I've told him where I stand as far as like criticizing the Menace, dude. It's like, you do realize that you open yourself up for the same amount of criticism, and all you've become is a mirror of that. It's like
with a different view. You're a mirror of that. It's like Enoch said last night. It's the same argument, just different. You know. Yeah,
it's a different way of saying it, and that's what I've always said. It's like, in a lot of ways, I agree with the Fandom Menace. Okay, like there's a lot of things that they say that I kind of agree with. Do I agree with the methods? No. Do I agree with how they say it? No.
No.
But and that's okay. You can do that. You know, it's okay to have a disagreement with somebody, and based on how they approach those situations.
No way, they're racist alt-right recruiters.
No, they're pro wrestlers. I keep telling that to everybody, and they don't fucking get it. Especially wrestling fans. It's like, dude, do you know what a fucking heel is?
Or a work? Do you know what a work is?
It's all a fucking work.
It's all a work, man. Like, it's all a work, and you're getting angry over a work, man.
And
like,
they're working you hard,
and
that means they're doing their job. They're the best heels.
Yeah, exactly. They're doing their job. They're in Dallas right now at a sold out fucking thing, man. Like, packed.
Yeah.
So they're doing something right. At what point do you think it's not that? At what point do you think that, look, they're not mad because of what they're saying. They're mad because of envy.
Yeah, a little bit of jealousy there, some spite.
Yeah, like, I feel that.
Yeah, no, I could sense that in some people.
Like, when you start reaching to say things like, I don't know, they went in on 3PO today because of one thing. Like, get the fuck out of here. If there's anybody in that group that everyone knows is a great fucking guy and is nice,
3PO.
It's 3PO, man.
Yeah.
But you're mad. You got it. Oh, I didn't have no material today. I didn't like what he said. But let it be.
I don't like when I don't criticize. Like I said, I don't bother criticizing the Menace. And it's like, if you don't like them, ignore them. You know, like, dude, I haven't watched a Doomcock video in years. I couldn't tell you how happy I've been.
Yeah, that dude, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's the game, right? That's the game.
Is.
You know, that's
it
just
is.
the way I put it. I really think about it like that now, man. Like, that's the game. It happens. Like, people getting canceled over some of the dumbest shit, man. Just,
yeah.
There's no cancel culture. Yeah. Okay.
It's only cancel culture if you agree with it, or if you disagree with it. If you agree with the person getting canceled, that's like, oh yeah, what the hell? We agree. It was like when people were like happy she got Gina Carano got canceled. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was weird to me, man. Or people making up the shit that she said that she didn't say.
Yeah.
Like,
she didn't
whoa, she didn't do anything anti-Semitic. What the fuck are you talking about? That's a word. She posted a piece of art that has meaning behind it, because art used to do that. That art used to be political. Art used to have meaning behind it. And
oh yeah.
And now it's all like, I like what you did. You're reaching, man. You just want to be part of the fucking. You want to be part of this week's fucking click flavor. That's it. I hate that shit. And like, that's why I got mad today, because I made my personality smaller to try to fit in. And I don't know. It feels like, I don't know. It feels like it didn't work out. Like, anytime I try to get on even any kind of fucking like. But what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? And then it would get to me, and I would start to say, well, I think this, and you know, and he cut me off and go to Sil and Mikey or some shit. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. I'm gonna grab something to drink. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem. The untouchable stream. But yeah, Dune is boring as shit. Alright, resume game. Alright, some whack ass little weird pool I made. Cool. Look some shit up. Let's blow some shit up. Blowing shit up. All right. But yeah, thanks for everybody for stopping by, man. Shit.
That's better.
Block of chords. Block of chords, man. Started blowing shit up. Blowing shit up. And I hope they're good to get dinner, man.
Dinner.
Yeah, dude. We had smoked salmon last night. Oh god damn, it was good. Probably could have been brined a little bit longer, but oh man, it was good.
Ew, this is nasty. I don't like this at all.
Oh, what is it?
Fucking cake donut. Ugh.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Ew. I don't really fuck with sugar too tough. I saw it. I was like, I'll take a bite. This might be good. Nope.
Yeah. Always, it's just always messed up with the damn zero sugar type shit.
My body just kind of started rejecting it because of the the insulin and stuff. So it just it just stopped tasting good. But every once in a while I'll want something sweet. But then I'll like open a soda or something and it tastes like shit.
Yeah, I've pretty much cut sodas out of my diet entirely. So it was a work in progress, especially with the temptation that I have to deal with working with fountain beverages.
Oh my god, at all times, like right there, no shit.
Free, like, readily accessible, dude. I used to work at Taco Bell. Okay, like Baja Blast on tap whenever the hell I wanted it. And
well, I found that I think I was missing the carbonation more than I was the sugar.
Yeah.
So I just started drinking carbonated water.
Oh, there you go. That's not too bad. Some of it, like some of the seltzer / tonic waters are pretty good.
Yeah, when it doesn't have that salty aftertaste. I don't like that salty aftertaste.
True. I used to like those New York seltzers they had when we were kids.
Oh yeah, the flavored ones, just flavored
those things
Sprite.
Those things were hella good.
New York seltzer, seltzer. I love them all, man. I can remember like 87, 88. Like seltzer was a big thing. Like it was a big thing. It was a fad.
Well, because they had those glass bottles.
Yeah, and all clear.
Oh, dude. And then everything would come in glass bottles back then. Like, I remember getting bottles of Pepsi with the white label on them.
Oh, like actual Pepsi or like the clear Pepsi?
No, I remember clear Pepsi. That's when the bottle for clear Pepsi was like a bluish clear. No, remember when they had the styrofoam labels on bottles?
Oh yeah, you could peel it off.
Yes, those ones.
Yeah, I do remember that.
I used to love Pepsi. Pepsi was my drink. That and RC Cola. I used to drink the shit out of that.
RC was like a big deal in Chicago. Nowhere else left for some reason.
Well, isn't it like a? I don't want to say like a local soda, but isn't it like a soda that's like bottled / distributed near there or something like that?
Yeah, I think it's from there.
Yeah.
That's why it was a big deal.
I mean, it's kind of like Atlanta and Coke.
And everyone just would say RC. No one even knew it meant Royal Crown.
Right? Royal Crown Cola.
No one even knew. They just called it RC.
Oh, dude, RC and Big Red. Hey, what's up, Degrassi?
Big Red was the shit too, man.
I had some Big Red the other day. They sell it at like at the like grocery outlet type places. At least that's what they call it here. It's like
It's a Big Red strawberry cream soda.
oh yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, especially if it's super cold, like right out of the freezer. Oh my god.
Oh.
Like Barks ruined root beer for me. Like
Yeah.
I can't drink anything but Barks now. Like if I
Oh really?
oh yeah, dude. I like
Oh.
it's got that when they're not kidding when they say Barks has bite. It's got that bite to it, and that's why I like it. A&W is
that's
great. Don't get me wrong, I love A&W.
I love A&W.
But
yeah.
Whenever I'm in the mood for a root beer, which ain't very often, but when I am in the mood for a root beer, I want Barks. You know.
I like a well that it has caffeine in it too. That's the other thing I like about Barks. I used to like mug root beer, but the flavor
Mug's good.
off.
What's the one that's really hard to get now though? Frosty. It's got that wizard on it with the beard. I think it's called Frosty root beer.
Yeah.
Mr. Frost or something. That shit was next level root beer, but it's so hard to find. You can't find this shit nowhere.
I'm really getting into like cream sodas lately. Oh man. Like I used to be a huge fan of A&W cream soda. It's too loud.
Yeah, A&W cream soda is good. Very good.
Hey. Much better. There we go. All right.
Ooh.
I'm
I'm very high, guys. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I got to go outside for that. I'm out. My pen ran out today.
I get
Problem
different when I'm high. I don't know why. I get real forgetful. Like it's crazy.
Oh,
Today,
bro,
I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember Nicki Minaj today. Like I was so high.
Dude, I don't tell anyone, but dude, those pens are so nice because I'll straight up hit them at work.
Yeah, there you go. I'm not gonna tell no one. Who the fuck
Right.
is that? I'm gonna call. What? I don't. Jersey Mike's. Is that what it is?
Right?
I can't even remember the name. Like.
Yeah, Jersey Mike's. Yeah, it is what it is.
Wow, I'm angry with people, man. That are they. It's weird when I'm like that too, but I don't know. My stream's been kind of going off lately, but I'm hoping it's not just because I'm yelling her in, even though that's what got me big in the first place on my first channel. It's just that, I'll notice things like everybody will want me on their channel.
Yeah.
But when I do something on my own, nobody shows up. But everybody begs me to be on their shit, you know? Like, or where's Chris? Where's Chris? And I'm just like, everybody wants Brian whenever Brian's around. Like, they hate it when you have to go to bed early. They always want you on their streams. And then here you are, you're doing a Minecraft stream, gaming and talking, and like fucking nobody shows up. I'm mad. Fuck everybody. I'm mad.
Oh, it's all good, man. No worries. I'm just glad people like want to spend their time hanging out, man. Like I was like, hey man, you want to come shoot the shit?
And I'm doing the Mayans thing tonight with Brodan.
Oh, nice.
I want to watch that last episode so fucking bad. Ugh.
Nice.
And I gotta wait for him.
I'll probably get off of here and check out Strange New Worlds. Just chill tonight. Find a movie. I watched Biodome, dude.
Yeah, that's old school shit.
I love that movie though.
Who joined that? Who joined?
I did.
Oh, what the fuck are you doing here?
Hanging out.
I put the
Okay,
link in
just
the
a second.
chat.
Yeah, he put the link in the chat, so I said
Okay,
hi.
calm down. Why you got to repeat everything
Why?
he fucking says, Alex?
Why you gotta be such a sassy
Why
Nancy?
you gotta be so rude? I'm going to marry her anyway.
I still can't believe you haven't talked about Kenobi yet.
I want to do an actual stream where I talk about it and it's fun. And And today got so sidetracked that I just didn't want to mix it. I didn't want to mix streams. I was like, this is good. No one's hanging out. The drama people are going to hang out for this. And as soon as I start talking about Kenobi, they're going to leave. And the Kenobi people ain't going to listen to this shit. And they're not going to come back till I start talking about Kenobi. So I was just like, fuck it. I'll air out my grievances. Hopefully people will get the fucking point and leave me alone. And if people get mad at me, I'm sorry. And I know certain people, and I'm not talking about the people that I'm talking about. Other people are going to be all like, Chris, why'd you go there, Chris? You could have just left it alone. You didn't have to, you didn't have to be Chris.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't be Chris, so.
Right?
What are you building?
House.
It's none of your fucking business.
Wow. It's a
Random
small house,
shit.
bro.
Random shit. Honestly, what I do normally.
He said
is
house, not mansion. Like,
Right?
back off.
little tiny house.
Okay, that's a
Double
one
doors.
bedroom right there. If
Not,
that.
not everything has to be amazing in Minecraft.
Grandiose. Very
I'm not
simple.
saying. I'm just saying if you whatever. Fuck you guys. I feel like I'm being ganged up on. I'm not even gonna try.
Although I want to back this one up just a tad.
Well, I gotta be here so I can put you in your place at times.
I actually really liked it, man. I did like that episode, and it brought me back to because I was ready to leave. I was like, I mean, I was never really gonna. I'm a Star Wars guy. I'm gonna watch it no matter what. But I was like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Now I'm starting to understand her story arc more, and yeah, I get it. This episode was like a 7 for me, and I'll
Who,
do the
Reva?
averages. Yeah, and I'll do the averages when it's like I understand. Like she's she's consumed. Everyone's like, why is she up in this world? How was she killing us? Because she's consumed by vengeance. You people are means to an end, up to and including innocent children and Obi. All she cares about is killing Vader. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like I understand that.
My biggest
Now-
issue with Kenobi so far has been everybody hating it or hating on it, but yet they couldn't wait until it dropped. It's like,
oh yeah,
we're
that
so
happens all the
starved for
fucking time, bro.
content.
Dude. We
Like,
are
and we're-
surrounded by those people. Me and Brian, we are surrounded.
And we're
by
talking about a fictional land with fictional people that's never had a story made about it, and we're gonna sit there and just shit all over it constantly. How about you just let them tell the story and see where it goes, and
You
then
don't like it,
make a
shut the
decision
fuck up.
after it's all said and done.
Or don't even shut the
Facts.
fuck up. You don't even shut the fuck up. Like you don't have to shut the fuck up. If you don't like it, you're absolutely allowed to say you don't like it. But to bash on other people for liking it because they do like it, wrong.
Or to talk down to them like they're stupid and never went
Yeah,
to film school or some
wrong.
shit.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just happy to have content from the Star Wars universe. Like, everybody can hate on all the movies, they can hate on all the different series, but I mean, the only thing we had for so long were just books. Now we're getting to visualize it finally, so let's just let some people do some stuff. They can retcon stuff. It's happened before, it'll happen again. Like, everybody was so worried about the Grand Inquisitor being killed off, and it was like, guys,
He's not.
Filoni has his fingers in this. It's being done for a reason. Chill out.
Yeah, he's not dead.
Yeah, like, let them tell their story. Let them get everything out. What about the plot holes? What about them? Let it happen. It's okay. Have you ever seen a story that didn't have plot holes? Nope.
Are you watching Star Wars? Like,
Yeah.
damn, Star Wars is
So-
ripe with plot holes, man. Like, what the heck?
Yeah. And see, like, it's with everything though. It's not just
Her
Star
knowing
Wars.
who Anakin was a big one for me though, man. That was like, that's the only one that really made me go, what the fuck? Now I mean, and I knew that it was gonna be something to do with the younglings, but I really didn't know that. Like, well, it wasn't even her knowing that he was Anakin. I thought they were gonna do the Star Killer angle, but with her, that's what I thought they were gonna do.
Yeah, a lot of people speculated that.
But-
I watch New Rock Stars, their channel, and they were the first ones that I heard that were like, "Oh, she's got to be one of the younglings." And I was like, "What? No, that's not. They wouldn't do that." And sure enough, that's what they did with it.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, that's cool. That I'll take that. But just them trying to make Obi not remember, like he didn't know Vader was Anakin. I don't know, that one threw me off. But
Well,
other
no,
than that,
he
it was
knew-
just
no,
dumb
no,
little nitpicky
here's the thing.
shit.
Well, no, he didn't
He didn't know he
Vader
was alive.
was.
He didn't know he was alive.
He thought he died on Mustafar,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I
legitimately.
guess he had his head buried in the sand long enough to.
I mean, he just sliced 3 limbs off of a lightsaber. I mean, you would
Well, what
think
I mean
the
is,
motherfucker's
he
dead
had
at that
been-
point.
He's been on Tatooine for 10 years, while the Empire's just been wreaking havoc. But maybe, he really did think he was dead. I can go along with that. Fuck it, I'll go along with that.
That's my story. At least that's how I'm explaining it. Sorry, I'm not trying to overly rationalize it. I'm just like, dude, I think that's how I look at it.
No, the little shit I was getting mad about was like, okay, how'd she get in front of Leia?
Yeah,
and then people are trying to like, well, Jedi.
Did she actually go into the door though?
Jedi could speed walk, and I'm like, what? Like,
yeah, okay. From the Force Academy game that was out, you could speed run.
And it happened once at the beginning, and I'm like, okay, you guys got an answer for everything. Fine, I'm not going to win this. But how about this one? They land on a planet. You're not going to buy time. We're going to get in eventually. And they're like shooting this cannon at the door. Boom, 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 pew, 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 pew. For like 45 minutes, they're shooting at this door. And then she talks to Obi-Wan, even after saying, you're buying time. You're not going to be able to buy time. Blah, blah, blah. And then she just slices the door open. I'm like, why the fuck didn't you just do that when you got there?
Because you have to have some sort of plot.
Yeah, I get it. You got to build it up. But that's bad writing right there. That is bad.
Yeah. Writing. Yeah, that could have been handled a little better.
But I will take Star Wars any way I can get it. And I've said this for years, and everyone's heard me say it. I will take Star Wars any way I can get it. The good with the bad. I'll even watch The Last Jedi. When I watch them in order, I will watch The Last Jedi. I'll power through it. You know, there's parts I love, parts I hate, but I'll power through it. I'm one of the few people that likes The Rise of Skywalker.
They were talking about how Darth Vader pulled the one starship down and then ripped it apart. And one of the shows I was watching, he was like, whoever piloted that is fucking dead. He definitely gave up his life for that, and nobody's talking about it whatsoever. Just like they didn't talk about all the stormtroopers that died when the Death Star exploded. We don't give a shit about this guy. You know, he gave up his life for that just so they could...
I remember telling Brodan, who do you think was flying that motherfucker? Like where, you know?
I justify it with starships can be piloted by droids or some sort of computer AI. They do it obviously, so they could have probably just done it that way. So I'm okay justifying that.
The Holder maneuver.
Oh yeah, Admiral Holdo.
That's not how light speed works. Like portal opens and you end up at the other side and blah blah blah. I'm like, no, okay, maybe, if you say so. But in the Star Wars world, you see like flashy lights with Han and Chewie at the cockpit for like we're almost there. Like they're traveling at light speed. So. And everyone's like, well, it wouldn't have hit all those. It wouldn't have cut through all those other, Imperial starships. I'm like, dude, the first ship she hit at light speed
would have shattered. Yeah.
It would have shattered her ship, and all those pieces are flying out of light speed, smacking into other ships. Of course, that's what would have happened. You know,
would have taken the whole damn fleet out. That was my favorite part of one of my favorite parts.
I love that part, and especially when they went dead silent.
Yeah, that was so cool, dude. That was
what a great way.
No, that's where you go. Oh, Rian Johnson is a good director. You know what I mean? But then other shit are like, why do you have the lightsaber? That wasn't cool. It just felt like a slap in the face.
Well, it's just like little choices like that they.
I still stand by that one because he's been so detached.
He would not
from the Force and everything else. And he doesn't want to see it though. He's been.
But he wouldn't throw it over his shoulder. He just would have walked away. He wouldn't have took it and threw it over his shoulder in some slapsticky Monty Python way. He wouldn't have done it, man. You
know what? Call up Mark Hamill and see what he thinks about it.
Mark Hamill's going to say, well, Martin, you could tell at the beginning of that movie, he didn't like what was going on with Luke because he was saying shit. And Kathleen Kennedy, in a nice way, told him, shut the fuck up. Remember that? Like he was like, yeah, well, I don't know. But this guy has so much hope, and now all of a sudden I hate the Jedi. What's going on? And he's almost doing his Joker voice when he's talking about it. So you can tell he's getting worked up. And Kathleen's like, regardless, because she's like, ticket sales are gonna fuck up if you keep talking shit. Shut the fuck up, Mark Hamill. And then she's like, whatever you think, he is a huge part of this movie. Don't let him fool you. And then he was. He was a huge part of that movie for like, a couple seconds at the end of the first, and she wasn't lying. He was a big part of the movie. He was, but Mark wasn't saying Mark wasn't saying I'm not a part of this movie. Mark was saying, you're not going to recognize this Luke. That's what he was saying. I know what he was saying, and Disney told him the nice way. You want this paycheck? Yeah, you better shut the fuck up, Mark.
Play ball, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And Mark Hamill was like, yeah, fuck it, man. Who gives a shit?
That's the most money he's ever made is off of this. So, I mean, why not? I'd shut the fuck up, too, if they're going to hand me millions of dollars.
Yep.
So.
Well, basically that and immortalize Mark Hamill. Because he'll always be Luke Skywalker. And now that they're doing the CG stuff, you'll never see anybody but Mark Hamill portraying Luke Skywalker.
I know.
Yeah. And they've gotten a lot better at the deep fakes ever since they hired that one dude. Thank God.
Yeah, much better, much better. That one.
Have you ever seen the article where they compared the one he did on his own to what they put out using millions of dollars?
Yeah, it looked really nice.
Oh,
Speaking, I was like, damn, you guys wasted your money on that. Oh,
yeah, they really fucked up. I'm pretty sure they fired on an entire team of people and brought this one dude in and were like, "Here, fix our shit. We're sorry."
You get all their paychecks.
All right, guys, this is your new boss.
I can't believe that the producers, everybody sat there and watched that and were like, yeah, this will be okay. Like, I know you guys don't have all the money. It didn't work in Rogue One, though. Rogue One didn't have that kind of facial stuff. They just went straight CGI with stuff, which I'm okay with. When they did, what's his face? Full CGI like that, Grand Moff Tarkin, I was so okay with that.
Yeah, I was like,
they were attempting something.
Like, this really don't look that bad. Leia looked a little weird, but I don't care. I loved that movie.
I'm okay with them taking a chance like that, though. Instead of doing a stand-in and we're going to swap the faces, like I know we have to do it at some point, but I would much rather prefer having a full CG character and do it that way instead of the horrendous Luke that we got coming in. So
I was okay with it. I didn't care because I was so caught up in the moment. I cried, bro, like a bitch.
Oh no, I mean, I didn't get upset about it until days later when I was like, wow, his face really is fucked up. I was like, wow, they were pretty good at doing this. And then you see what somebody else can do and you're like, oh shit, maybe not. My bad.
I dug the music. I dug the music. Everyone's like, well, why didn't they play Luke's theme? I'm like, maybe they didn't have licensing, but that new theme where he's coming through, dun, 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 and he's just wiping out those Dark Troopers. That shit was so sick, bro.
Take them out one by one.
I've enjoyed them doing stuff with Vader because Vader was always feared.
We didn't think it was going to happen. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Alex, you've met Scott, right? My boy Scott?
Like once.
Yeah, okay. Well, he's a fucking Luke, like, fanatic. That's his surrogate father. You got to remember, Scott was raised by a gay woman. He's raised by a lesbian. He didn't have any real, like, Luke Skywalker was his surrogate father. So we're watching it. I'm in town for it. No one's expecting Luke. We'd stayed away from the internet because we didn't want to hear about the rumors, you know? And, that X-Wing came in and we thought it was going to be Ahsoka. And then we saw that it was Red 5 because of the stripes on it. And I stood up and he stood up. He started creeping towards the TV. And then we saw someone get out with the hood and we heard the music and we're going, no. And when they showed that green lightsaber with the black glove, dude, we almost fell through the floor. We jumped so high. We fucking went off, started crying.
I woke my kids up. My kids were asleep in their bedroom, door shut. I screamed so loud. My oldest came out. She's like, what's wrong? I was like, nothing. It's all fine. It's great.
It's like it was not a masculine moment for me, dude. Like I was like nose running and shit. I was like, they did not. And when he comes through, and then you're already upset, and then Din Djarin takes the helmet off and lets Baby Yoda touch his face, and you're like, fuck you, Filoni.
Bastard.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Favreau. Like, fuck you, man. I can still go back and watch that and get choked up, bro. I could still watch that and get choked up.
But you know what? I am so glad that Jon Favreau said, hey, I missed this. I really want to do something with it. And here's an entire series that we've decided to try and work out with you guys. And they were like, yeah, we can do this. Like, Jon Favreau has kept Disney afloat at this point, in my mind. He started Marvel. He's gotten Star Wars to come back somewhat with the series stuff. Like,
yeah, he's very
prolific at this point.
You can tell he's and sometimes that makes all the difference. I'm not one of those people. Brodan's one of those people that's like, they should just have the fan do it, Chris. That's why the second Godzilla movie was so good, because a fan did it. And I'm like, okay, but sometimes it's not healthy to let a fan get in there.
I don't think the second Godzilla movie was as good.
Yeah, the second Godzilla movie was incredible. You know,
I didn't like
Rodan-
the Mecha Godzilla.
No,
It was-
that's Godzilla versus Kong. I'm talking about the second one. Godzilla,
Oh,
King of the Monsters.
yeah. Okay, I got
The
you.
one where
I
they're
got
all
you.
together and Ghidorah and all that. And Brodan loves that one.
Yeah,
And
that
his
was
favorite
a
part-
really good one.
His favorite part is when the Asian guy goes down there and brings Godzilla back to life, sacrifices his life
Yeah,
to feed Godzilla the new. And
Sets off the
Brodan,
nuke.
Brodan gets choked up every fucking time we watch that shit. Because that to him, that's like dude, look, goodbye, old friend. Come on, man, how can you not feel that? And I'm like, it's a fucking lizard, bro. But okay, I get it, you know.
you have to
know,
imagine
but then,
Ken
yeah.
Watanabe's on a fucking gigantic
And I
blue
love.
stage, and he's just like, "Goodbye, old friend." And he's
Yeah,
like, "What the fuck am I talking to?"
Yeah, and Brodan loves that part, and you see Godzilla kind of open his eyes and look directly at him, and he's never been able to get that close to Godzilla before. No one has, and I'm like, okay, it is a nice scene. But here I'm like making fun of Brodan. I'm like, it's a fucking lizard, man. You know, it's a fucking he's gonna live. We know he's Godzilla. Why are you getting all emotional over a fucking lizard? Then King Kong versus Godzilla comes out. And I start getting butthurt because they're making it look like they're making it look like King Kong's a pussy, and they're gonna kill. And then the little deaf girl, the little deaf girl tells King Kong to be careful, and she starts crying. And I'm like, why are my cheeks wet? What the fuck? Oh, fuck you! It's a fucking, you know what I mean? It's a fucking gorilla. What do I care? No, man, they got me. So now I get why he's like, no, dude, it's not just a lizard.
I've always
that's the
enjoyed
kind of
Godzilla
shit
stuff.
And that's the kind of shit that's more fun to talk about. That's all I've been saying lately, man.
Yeah.
My favorite thing was when Godzilla first came out. Everybody was like, "The modeling's too big. He would have to have two brains, and the size of him, he would just crush everything when he steps." And blah blah blah. And we don't see that disaster. And all I could think was, it's fucking CGI and not real. Like, this is
And
the
it's
coolest we're
Godzilla.
gonna
It's-
get.
Yeah, like shut up.
Like, shut the fuck up and enjoy what we're getting, because somebody had to put down millions and millions of dollars to make this happen, and we're giving them millions and millions of dollars back for giving it to us. So just shut up and enjoy it. Like, I used to really like rate movies and like oh, I didn't like this because of this. At this point, I'm just happy to have stuff from not necessarily childhood, but people are like, hey, there's this one IP that I really enjoyed from years and years ago. You think we can do something with it? Of course. And here's millions of dollars. Make it happen. James Gunn is one of my favorite directors for all the different things that he's done. Marvel, DC, the stuff outside of that. Like Taika Waititi, same way. I enjoy their directing styles. It's nice to get stuff. Like, I've heard people shitting all over Thor. Oh, it's just another Marvel movie. It's like, maybe, but it's going to be funny. It's going to have...
yeah, dude. Yeah, come on, man. That's like, you know, I never understood people. It's just another this movie. It's just another that movie. You know, it's just another Slipknot concert, but I'm not going to miss it. You know what I mean? It's like,
Right.
how many, you know, you'll go see the bands you love over and over. Why won't you go see movies you love over and over? Like,
Yeah.
It's dumb.
And like, as much as everybody wants to shit all over everything that's come out from Marvel, it's just cookie cutter, copy paste, blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, but we still went to see it because they were trying to work towards something, and we all knew it.
We got, and I don't care what anyone says. Our patience was rewarded with Endgame. We got rewarded.
Oh, 100%. We got the full Iron Man, everything with a bow on top of it. I love you 3000.
Yeah, we got to see a comic book poster come to life when the Avengers Assemble. When he said that in the theater, I screamed. He said it. He said it.
They waited so long to do it. The sons of bitches. We could have had it in the first Avengers, and they made you wait through four of them.
And then they did an Ultron. He goes Avengers, and he gets ready to say Assemble, and then they cut the fucking movie. I'm like, oh, you motherfucker.
Yes, and they finally paid off everything they could, and people still bitch. Well, what about the plot holes? Well, what about time machine? Who fucking cares? We got a real life comic book in visual. Thank you.
Okay, so in my experience, people who dislike, ask them what their favorite comic book movie is instead, and if they say it's Batman versus Superman, just immediately dismiss what they have to say and tell them to have a nice day.
Yeah, or they'll sit there and try to come up with all these plot holes for the characters you like. Like, I used to have a guy who'd give me shit about Wolverine.
But ignore a movie that was so bad the studio decided to stop making it.
Yeah. Wolverine is it doesn't seem it's not possibly be too heavy, blah blah blah, this and that. And by the way, and I'm just like, okay, who's your favorite Spider-Man? Oh, so it's okay to believe a kid got bit by a radioactive fucking spider and can swing through New York now, but I can't believe a guy got some adamantium claws. Get the fuck away from me. Fuck's the matter with you?
If you're talking about believability in superhero movies, you must be a DC fan.
I really hope they do another Spawn movie or a series.
Oh,
I heard there was talk of it being in the works at one point.
I'm hearing about Ooh, that was a big hit. I'm hearing about it, but I
enjoyed Spawn the animated series. I was so glad to get that.
Keith David, come on, man.
Oh, I was so glad to get the animated series after the live action movie. It was like, oh, we're still doing stuff. Thank God. Because they have so much story to still tell. Like, you don't have to make up new stuff. Just give me the stuff that was in the comics. Just animated or live action or whatever.
It's good, too. That anime series, it's so good. HBO made it, so you knew it was going to be good. It's HBO.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just enjoying the content that we get because everybody wants to bitch about, oh, well, there's too much stuff sometimes. It's like, yeah, okay, great. That just means I have something to watch next weekend after I've spent this entire weekend and all of this week watching stuff as well. So I'm okay with this.
Ashley gives me, but she only fake gives it, gives me shit because I like Hawkeye so much. And people give me shit. Come on, Chris, it's not that good. It's good, man.
It's good for what it is. It wasn't meant to be out in the fucking universe.
No,
it wasn't
out of
meant to
all
be...
Alex, you don't understand. Like, out of all the...
Oh, you mean it's all of
my
them?
favorite. Like, it's my... except for maybe WandaVision. It's my favorite. I fucking love that one, dude. I hate that musical number at the end, but...
Oh, yeah. Avengers the musical.
I cringed so hard when I watched that first episode. I was like, oh God, is this what the show's going to be like? And then I saw Jeremy Renner cringing. I'm like, okay, thank God.
Is Boston really getting shit on by 15 points?
Oh yeah, it's 54-39.
Go Dubs.
It's bad.
Go Dubs. Kick some ass. Oh, sorry.
Yo, bro, dance,
Sunday, bro, man. I lost Sunday. Yeah, bro, I lost Sunday.
Yeah, him and his dad. That's how him and his dad bond over sports.
Oh yeah.
And they love basketball, and that's kind of his thing.
Oh, who's he going for in the finals? Boston.
Don't tune into my Hawkeye stream on Saturday. DL just comes along enough to tell me I'm gonna shit on everything you love, Chris.
Hey DL, what's up, man?
This kid, man. Don't turn into my stream Sunday. It's gonna be or Saturday. It's gonna be that. Yeah. I love Hawkeye. I don't know. And I'm into that. Probably because I like cheesy. I don't know. It is a little bit cheesy.
Degrassi, is that the director?
Huh?
For the Indiana Jones?
Or oh no, it's the dude that does the deep.
It's the dude that does the CGI. The
that
effects.
Dude.
Yeah.
Okay, so they must be doing a lot of shit then in there. If they gave him
to. I mean, Harrison's 193 years old, bro. Like, he can barely walk without breaking a hip.
As long as it's better than The Irishman, I don't really give a fuck. Like,
you didn't like The Irishman?
I didn't. It was hard for me to believe Robert De Niro was in his 30s with that fucking limp that he had. Like, because I've had limps before. You don't limp like that when you're in your 30s and you hurt yourself. He's got that old man side to side limp.
Yeah,
throughout it.
I don't have a hip anymore.
Yeah. So it pulled me out when they did the walking scenes with him. I loved the rest of it. All 17,000 hours of it. Loved it. I just couldn't do the walkings. When he was up walking through stuff, it just pulled me out of it for a minute. Because I was like, what? Come on. Just give him like it's... You're already doing his face. Just put a person in there at that point.
The Crystal Skull, and I really enjoy it.
I still haven't watched it all the way through since the theaters.
I usually only catch bits and pieces of it.
It's
not something that I go out and I try and find and watch. It's not one of those movies for me.
I don't know,
but
man.
I enjoyed it.
There's something I telling you, man. I'm a Kate Blanchett simp, and there's just something so sexy about her in that movie. I don't know, man. I like it.
Do you watch Thor and do naughty things?
Oh, dude, that's my favorite version of Kate Blanchett right there. That's my favorite Kate Blanchett ever. Or I don't know. I really liked her in I really liked her when she played Katharine Hepburn. But I never thought I never thought Katharine Hepburn was a sex symbol because I'm not 108 years old. But
Right.
I did like her in that. Like she was just Kate Blanchett's a great actress, man. She really is. What's her name? Lalandria in Lord of the Rings? Lalandra?
Oh.
Yeah.
Galadriel.
Yeah, man.
Galadriel.
I love her in that too.
You like it more than Temple of Doom, Diao?
Oh, I don't like it over Temple of Doom.
I don't know if we can be friends anymore, dude.
Oh, he's okay. It's his choice to be wrong, and that's all right.
No, it's okay. Dude, from the moment like you saw that stupid CG gopher crawling out of that hill, I was like, oh my god, this movie's gonna suck. And I wasn't wrong.
I don't get it. You're mad at a gopher?
No, he was upset at the CGI of the
CGI,
gopher.
the gopher, or the
When I think gopher, I think of
bird dog.
I always
I don't
think
know.
of Caddyshack.
Right?
I'm all right.
I'd have been
I
okay if they
would've
would have done a puppet.
Yeah, puppet would have been
I'd have been
fine. Fuck it.
I'd have been all right with that. Give me like Dan Aykroyd from Caddyshack 2 trying to hunt him down because I couldn't afford Bill Murray that day.
Yeah,
Well, it's funny because Dan Aykroyd has Crystal Skull vodka, so it would have been perfect.
There's
This is
nothing
true.
good about Caddyshack 2 except the second Kenny Loggins song. That's it.
Yeah.
That Kenny, I'm going all the way. Sooner or later, gonna love somebody. That's the only good part of that whole fucking movie is that Kenny Loggins put out another slapper. You know, because I'm one of the people that don't really like Highway to the Danger Zone anymore. It's played out. I loved it when I was
I'm not
younger.
gonna lie though, when I watched Top Gun recently, I was like, "Fuck yeah, I love this song," because it hits though. Like,
Did you see the second one?
not yet.
I have not been able to see the second one
You
yet.
guys are
I'm supposed
horrible
to-
fucking people, man.
No,
Like,
no. You don't understand. I was supposed to go see it with my lady, and she has been working herself to death and has not had time to go see it. Like,
Look, I don't
12s
wanna
and
sound like
shit.
that guy, but you probably should break up with her. I couldn't get it out without laughing.
Oh no,
I
thought about-
hear ya.
I thought of, you've met her before when we were younger.
I have
So.
met her.
Yeah, years and years ago. Like, years and years ago.
Huh.
When you were in the greenhouse.
Really?
Yeah, that long ago.
Wow.
Anyway, no, I've thought about going to see it and Jurassic Park without her and then taking her to see it and being like, wow, such great movies. Isn't that cool? Like,
Didn't we do that one summer? Remember that one weekend we went and saw how many movies in a
we
went and
watched
saw
like
the
7
Simpsons
movies in a
movie
row.
in a weekend, bro. In one weekend, we watched like 7 movies. We watched The Bourne Ultimatum. We watched The Simpsons. We watched, I think,
jeez.
Thor. Either Thor or Iron. I can't remember what. But we watched like whatever was out. We watched.
Mhm.
Remember, we called it the summer of cinema.
Oh, yeah. And we did it almost every weekend. We would watch at least, we would go to the theater at least 4 times a
4
weekend.
times a weekend. It
Oh,
was
that's killer.
Twice on Saturday, twice on Sunday. That's all we did was watch that. Then we'd go back to the house and just watch more movies. We'd watch whatever we could. We'd stream shit.
And it's
the
funny
streaming.
because Netflix was so in its infancy then. Remember, it was like
You were still getting DVDs.
yeah.
We were getting like 4 and 5 DVDs at a time. We'd bust through them all and then send them right back. Yeah. I was downloading stuff at a rapid pace. I can't believe I never got caught
I've
for that.
never ever watched an episode of The Simpsons, but I went and paid to see the Simpsons movie because Spencer and everybody wanted to see it. You guys wanted to see it.
Yep.
The movie was all right. It was okay. You
Yeah,
know?
it wasn't bad.
It was probably my last experience with The Simpsons, if I'm going to be honest, because I don't.
It's the only one I've never watched a full episode of this. I've seen bits and pieces in the background, but I've never. It's just not my kind of. I like Archer, and I like what's the other one? Like Robot Chicken and stuff like that. I like Family Guy. But I never watched American Dad. I heard it's just as good as Family Guy.
I never got into that. I mean, I don't know. I used to like Family Guy. I just haven't really. It kind of went woke, man.
Watch out, now you ain't supposed to say that word.
I know, right? Sorry. No one will hear
But I
me.
just woke up.
I think I went and saw Flatliners too. I was very young. And Exorcist 3. I think I went. Exorcist 3 is so underrated. I don't care. That's a scary fucking movie. I don't care what anyone says. Exorcist 2 was absolute garbage. Like, maybe one of the worst films ever made. Like, no joke. But Exorcist 3 with George C. Scott, is that his name? Who played Patton?
George C. Scott.
Yeah, dude. So good. It's legit scary. And I remember seeing Flatliners too. You know what? I didn't understand Flatliners. I knew that it had like Kiefer in it, the Brat Pack, you know, it had Julia Roberts, right? She was in it. I didn't get it when I first watched it. I was like, I don't get it. I'm not really that into this movie. Then as I got older and started watching it more and more, I realized, yo, this shit is phenomenal. This is so smart and well done. Flatliners was.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen it.
Just like I remember I went forever without seeing Tremors. I used to make fun of people at Tremors. I ain't fucking watching those stupid fucking. And then I watched it. I fucking loved it, dude. Like I loved it so much when I watched it.
Ain't that a bitch?
It took years for me to watch. I don't think I watched that shit till like 2014 or 15, man. I was like, I'm not watching this shit. I like Kevin Bacon, but and this girl named Veronica talked me into watching it, and I watched it, and I fucking loved it. I was like, this shit is fucking awesome. I don't know. I've never seen none of the sequels though.
I don't know. I've never watched any of the sequels.
They're they're exactly what you want out of a C or D class movie that has CGI.
See, I don't mind bad CGI if I get a good story. I don't care. I can suspend disbelief. I don't mind. You know.
Well, the great thing about Tremors is they always keep evolving, so you don't know what you're gonna get when the new one comes out.
What is this new one? They're like eggs, looking like eggs, and they walk and shit. It's so weird.
Oh, I have no clue.
There's like
I enjoy the fart blasters or whatever they were.
I guess they were gonna make a series with Kevin Bacon. Like it's the footage is really out there. Like there is a Tremors out there, a Tremors series.
Oh wow.
Oh, I bet.
And I think it's free on,
the original movie made a lot of money. I'm surprised they didn't go with something like that, do a TV show like that. So
that's an IP to mine.
Degrassi, are you from Chicago? I keep thinking he might be from there. Because when I talk about Wacker, like he knows upper Wacker, lower Wacker, what part of Wacker, like he knows. Maybe it was a pilot that leaked, but I thought there was like 15 episodes of that shit. I don't know. I might be thinking of something else though, because the Dusk Till Dawn thing I thought was gonna suck, and it was actually turned out to be really good. The Dusk Till Dawn series was really good. I was like, this is good. Holy shit!
Like, I don't think I've ever watched it.
Oh, what's his name? Is an evil motherfucker in it, man. Fez. Fez is evil. Yeah, he's evil as fuck.
Wilbur Valderrama?
Yeah, man. He's evil as fuck in that show.
I'd have to find that then.
I think it's on. Where did I watch that? Who?
I'm gonna try and go through Shoresy this weekend.
Shoresy? What the fuck is Shoresy?
Shoresy is a spinoff of Letterkenny. And so
Rusty loves that shit. What the fuck is Letterkenny?
Okay, Letterkenny.
It's Canadian, right? It's like
it's Canadian. Shut up for a second. I'll tell you.
I don't watch Canuck shit, but okay, man, we'll give it a shot.
Okay, well then you're really fucking missing out because
I like Trailer Park Boys.
Imagine doing one-liners back to back to back that are legitimately hilarious.
And that's
for 20 minutes. For 20 minutes with an okay storyline. About where we grew up at. Small town living, fucking towns, maybe 5,000 people at most. And you got the jocks, the skids, the farmers, and the there's another group. The preachers or whatever the fuck it is.
Rusty won't shut about it. Like he gives me shit every time I go visit him. You gonna fucking watch this shit?
They're up to 8 seasons. on Hulu.
Really? Oh,
Yeah, it caught on that much. There's a couple seasons that are kind of dry, but the problem is so season 1 through 6, they never knew if they were going to get to do the next season. So each season starts with some drama and kind of finishes it up within that season because they didn't know if they were going to get to do season
no, I
2
like that.
or season 3. So the first 5 to 6 seasons, you get, I think it's like 8 episodes per season. You get some drama, you get some filler, you get 1 or 2 dead episodes, and then you get a good wrap up, and you're done. So it goes pretty quickly when you're talking about 20-minute episodes with no ads or anything. So you get a lot of quick one-liners from the main guy.
What's it on?
It's on Hulu.
It's on Hulu. I might give
Yep.
it a shot.
Yeah.
I need something new to watch.
The cold opens for each season are the fucking best.
And I really love Trailer Park Boys.
And you know what? Go to YouTube and just type in Letterkenny Cold Open and watch the cold open. Don't watch any of the other episodes. Just watch the cold opens that you find. It'll be like 3 or 4 minutes, maybe something like that. See if you like it. If you do, watch it. You won't be unhappy with your decision. But Shorzy is a character that you never see his face in there, and he just talks shit the entire time about fucking these 2 guys' moms. That's all he does throughout the entire of Letterkenny.
What is
And
this fucking real? And they made a whole sideshow of this.
and they were looking for a way to capitalize on top of the Letterkenny. So what they decided to do was do the Shorzy pilot because it's done by the same guy that plays Wayne, who is the primary character in Letterkenny. Jared Kiso is his name. So Shorzy is a hockey player in the amateur leagues with a fucking mullet, missing teeth, and he just shit talks everybody all the time. So, yeah. So I enjoy Letterkenny. I found it years and years ago when it first came out. It was originally a web series, and they did a few episodes of it, and they were awesome. Then they actually had somebody come in and give them money. So like, cool, we can do season 1 now of this. We can tie these up. So they started doing that, and then it just took off from there. Each season was more and more successful. They bring in local Canadian actors. They get part of the native tribes from up there and bring them in to do stuff. It's really well done, and they do a good job with it. So Squirrely Dan is probably my favorite character.
His name's Squirrely Dan.
His name is Squirrely Dan, and he is quite interesting. So
Look at this shit. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say.
what are you gonna say?
This fucking dude, man. It showed up on my timeline. Can you pull up YouTube?
Oh yeah. No.
Do you see who he's watching?
Oh, Grace or
No, it's literally Priscilla Mikey. What are you doing?
I'm not.
Oh my god.
Having much more fun over here, just talking shit while you watching you build this house. I'm having way more fun.
You guys don't really give a shit, but the Dubs are almost up 20 points right now.
I know.
Oh, Warriors! Oh hell yeah!
So yay, sports ball.
No, I'm from Northern California, so the Warriors are actually good. So compared to the Kings, anyways, because I'm from Sacramento area,
Yeah, when people start talking about California, all I think of is LA. I'm from Sacramento. Oh, that's in LA. Okay, cool.
No,
I know it's not.
No,
I know it's not. I've been through California. I've gone through Sacramento and up the 5 and all the way through all that shit. I've never been to LA, thank God.
Yeah, no, it's a whole. I don't know.
But yeah, but it's just when people are like, "Oh, you're from Illinois?" Yep. You mean Chicago? No, there's the rest of there's an entire state below Chicago. It's full of cornfields and shit. I'm in one of those little areas down there. It's fine.
Yep.
So
I like. Well, I'm like the gold country. I love all that kind of crap. But that's where I grew up and stuff. But yeah, no.
I want to go to the town that that horror game's based off of.
Which one? the Silent Hill or whatever.
Yeah, Silent Hill. The one that's on fire underneath. It's still on fire to this day.
Oh, isn't that out in Pennsylvania?
I think it's in Pennsylvania. It's crazy, but that's what that's where they based the town off of. Like,
Yeah. There's also a place over in the Ukraine it's called the Gates to Hell. And it's just this fucking open pit. No, I'm just saying.
Especially now, like, why would you even bring that up?
Well, because we're talking about shit that's on fire.
Okay, so it's on fire, just a giant pit on fire in the Ukraine.
So it used to be a Russian oil tanker thing or whatever, where they're or drill where they're drilling stuff out. They hit a big gas pocket. It all collapsed in on itself and then caught fire. So now it's just this like mile circumference hole in the ground that's just on fire all the time and won't ever go out.
Yeah.
So kind of cool.
It could probably maybe go out. Does it rain in the Ukraine?
Yeah, but it doesn't put it
I'm
out.
kidding. I know oil. You got to use nitroglycerin to put out an oil fire.
But it's not an oil fire. It's natural gas. It's some sort of methane or something like that.
Yeah,
it's one of those. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
never going out.
So that's what that is.
Ass action. Shit, man. I don't know, dude. I get like this weird fatigue shit now when I sit in front of the computer screen. I'll be
What
on
do you mean
stream.
fatigue?
I'll be on stream and I'll be like tired as fuck. And then as soon as I lay down in my bed, I'm like,
Wide awake.
what am I gonna do? Like I'll watch a movie or something. And then,
Do you know what that is? When you're in front of a computer and you're doing this stuff, you're relaxed, you're focused on one thing, and your mind's not like,
yeah, it's kind of drifting.
you know
Kind
what I mean?
Yeah.
And when you lay down, you just think. You can't shut your mind off
Oh,
because you're laying there just thinking, and that's what that is.
Facts. Ugh, shit. No, I'm probably gonna wrap this up and figure out something for dinner here in a minute.
I think you should have salmon
Ooh, yeah. I think there's a little bit
leftovers, but I think you should throw it in a bowl with some pepper and some mayonnaise. Bam, leftovers, salmon salad.
Yeah, make a sandwich out of it.
The sandwich. You love sandwiches.
Right, I certainly do.
You love
man.
making them. You love eating them. You love getting the ingredients for them.
Oh, dude. One time we made these. We call them $high grilled cheeses.
High dollar, highfalutin.
Well, it's because we watched freaking Robin Big that one time where they were trying to make like $1,000 grilled cheeses or whatever.
I've never seen that episode.
Oh, I
it
love
was a-
Robin Big.
It was a funny episode. It was like one of the few that I remember. Like they wanted to enter a contest for like the world's famous grilled cheese or some shit, and they like spray painted it gold with like food grade paint and shit. It was like this weird golden grilled cheese sandwich. I was like, oh, that's awesome. But no, it was like, dude, let's get like 15 million different kinds of awesome cheese and put it in a sandwich. It's actually pretty good.
After all the shit that guy, it was sad that Big died, but like Rob Dyrdek, he's a billionaire. Like he's a billionaire now,
Oh yeah,
and he's really like that. Like he just don't give a fuck, bro. Like I like the first thing I remember from Robin Big, because I used to watch it every week, even though I was in prison, was how he would run and jump off his stairway and land on the couch next to Big. Remember that? I would run and jump off the stairway and go, like he would jump from the second floor and land down on the fucking, and he scared the shit out of fucking Big. Do they have Robin Big reruns? Because I'll watch those motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, it's on Rob Dyrdek's TV channel, MTV too.
MTV. He owns that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, is that why it's ridiculousness all day? Like I was
like he bought like it's just weird, man.
damn, what the hell? Go for it.
It's just he knew what he was doing, and owning half of DC shoes don't hurt.
Yeah, right.
No.
And being in good with guys like Ken Block and Vans, and yeah, Rob's he's like a true success story, man. That kid just a Cleveland skater. That's all he was. You know how it all started? He got pissed off because he was sick of security guards kicking him out of places when he would try to do video bits for his. You guys know how skateboard videos work, right? Like,
Oh yeah.
you gotta put together your fucking shit, and then you got to land so many tricks, you know, and then you submit your part, and it's like a 3 to 5 minute part. And security guards used to come and kick him fucking out and grab his skateboard and keep it, and he'd be like, you know what, I'm gonna get a fucking security guard to handle security guards, and he hired Big.
Good idea. Shit.
And Big would like knock these fucking security guards out of the way and let Rob land his tricks, and that's how it started, and they became best friends.
Can't believe you're destroying Bedrock right now.
Yeah.
Why are you mad at Bedrock?
Oh, because he
Why
goes
are you
down
mad
a
at
little
him
bit,
for
he'll
Why
he'll
the
die.
pool needs lights, bro? He might have children. Think
Right.
about the children.
Right. Anakin didn't.
fuck those
Oh,
kids. They
man.
shouldn't be in there.
Wow. Fuck those kids.
Anakin
Okay, Mecca.
didn't.
I tell my kids fuck you guys all the time,
Oh yeah.
to the point that they think their names are fuck and you.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I used to tell Danny I'd punch her right in her fucking throat. I still tell her, like but that's the relationship me and her have. We just have a great relationship, man.
Yeah, when I tell my kids I love them, I flip them the bird with the thumb out, and they're allowed to do it back, so they think it's awesome. So anytime they want to say I love you, they flip somebody the bird with the thumb out, and people don't understand what it means and shit. And my ex-wife hates me for it.
People don't understand. Like when I was in a GameStop, and I used to mess with Danny, and I would tell her things. Listen, you know, I would tell her, if you don't shut up, I'm gonna punch you right in your fucking throat, right in your fucking stomach, and then I'm gonna take you home and put you back in the basement for a few days. And I said that joking around with her one time. Now Danny's laughing. Danny knows it's a joke. My kid knows it's a joke because we're at GameStop and she's gonna get whatever the fuck she wants. She already knows that, right? But I'm telling her, if you don't shut the fuck up while I'm in this line trying to count this money to make sure I got enough to buy you what you want, I'm going to punch you right in your fucking stomach. Then I'm going to take you home and I'm going to put you back in the basement for a few days. And some lady behind me heard that and she slapped the shit out of me on the back of my head, dude. That's a true fucking story.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she's like, hey. And I'm like, oh, no, ma'am. It's how we joke. It's how I joke with her. She's like, oh, no, I knew it was a joke. It's just not a good joke. I was like, okay, yes, ma'am.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am. I don't want no trouble. She was cool. She's a cool old lady, man. She ended up buying Danny a game that night. It was like on Christmas day before Christmas Eve. It was just one of those fun times. And Danny was like around, I don't know, 6, 7. It was just fun.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And now she's like, you've never seen my video? You've never seen my video of Danny where she's like in the back seat and I'm fucking with her.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And I'm like, and she's like, man, are you gonna do your period now? And I'm like, why are you yelling? Why are you mad? What the fuck are you so upset about? You know, are you crashing from your sugar? Dad, I haven't even had any sugar. She's go, I had one donut. Like she's freaking out. And now she's 17, driving. Oh my God, sexually
Jesus
active,
Christ.
on the pill. Oh, it scares the shit out of me, man. I'm really that guy. I got grandkids, man. I got another one on the way. Cody's girlfriend's in the other room right now, pregnant.
No shit.
Yeah, man. Like he's got a fucking any day now, man. She's gonna pop in like a month or so or something.
Mazel tov,
Damn.
man. Congrats,
Man,
buddy.
dude, it's fucking crazy.
They grow up
Because
so
Didn't
fast.
Sierra has a boy named Kavion.
Yep.
And then Lexi has 2 kids. You know,
2 with one on the way, or just 2 in general?
just
'Cause
2,
I thought she had-
Dominic and Anna. And then now,
Okay.
Cody's getting ready to have one. Cheyenne's gonna
Gotcha.
pop any day now, you know. And I'm just like, fuck, dude, I'm so old.
All right, man.
It's crazy that I'm a grandpa and this first beard I ever had, and it drives me crazy. I'm always playing. I hate this beard. This shit's got to go. I don't know. And every time I was in there today. I plugged in the trimmers, and I literally put the blade to the part where the sideburns are, and I had it there, and I went, all right, man, I'm giving it one more fucking week. But if I can't handle it by then, this shit's gone. And I put the fucking trimmers back up and didn't cut it.
How long have you had it?
I don't know. It's my first one. It's been a few months, man. It's probably 6 months now since I shaved.
Rocking it.
I was gonna say I always enjoyed mine because after like 3 or 4 weeks, it stops itching. You don't have to worry about it, and then it's just taking care of it after that. Like my kids straightened my beard out and then like braided and shit.
Oh yeah, that's super long. Mine don't grow fast like y'all's, man. I've had this at least, no, I think 3 months. It's been 3 months since I shaved, not 6. If it was 6 months, it'd be down on my fucking. I think it's 3 months. It's been about a year and a half
Chris.
since I cut my hair.
It's gonna look like
Damn.
Billy Gibbons.
Yeah, I don't want to look at Billy Gibbons. I don't want to do this easy top thing.
I want to do the cool point.
Fuck no! Now I want salmon.
I know. All right, that's it. I'm hungry. I'm going now.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Alex, me and Brodan are gonna go live tonight in a couple hours if you're still up.
All right, we'll see. I gotta go in and do shit tomorrow. So
Yeah, I was
might
wondering why the
have to
fuck
wait.
you're even on right now, but all right, be good, guys. I'm out.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Thanks for coming by.
We'll see you guys later.
Later, bud. Well, heck yeah. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna end it, y'all. Thanks for coming by, dude. 2 hours of my Thursday night. You know, hell. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All that good shit. You know, we'll do more of this, guys. Like, thank you for coming on by. Like, I enjoyed, and thank you for spending a little time. So, anyways, enough rambling. I'm gonna get out of here and get something to eat. Y'all have a good night. Much love. I'm sure I'll see you around sometime. I'll be on another stream or two. I don't have to get to bed today. So, everyone, take it easy. Peace out.